his timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Pause, now the pitch.
No, that's cool.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. To Crawford for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. The 2010 National League Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey, will start things out after the break. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Giants 3 and the Braves 2. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another one sent foul. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now here's the pitch. Anthony Banda comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fouled away. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So in now for San Francisco, Donovan Solano. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Pitch on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hit on the ground toward the left. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're up 3-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and stepping up as the short. Shortstop, Dansby Swanson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Now to the plate, Adam Duvall. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no pressure.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Digging in, Mike Soroka. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, when you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher, you have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First offering on its way. Ronald Acuna stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Here now the 2-2. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. They trail 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Slater.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Marcell Ozuna will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Striding in once again, Austin Riley, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3.
This has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Now here's the Giants skipper making his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Andrew Suarez will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 59, Andrew Suarez.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Two and 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. 4-3 Atlanta. Settling in now, Alex Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. 2 down. Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Swanson brings it in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They still trail it here 4-3. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air out to center field. Slater is right there, 1 down. So coming to the plate, Adam Duvall. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Charlie Culberson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball just inside. Duvall, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Slater. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batter, center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. No balls and a strike to count. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Driven nicely into the gap. Duvall rounds third and is digging for the plate. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Caleb Berriger is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Evan Longoria is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Ball 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Shane Green.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey. First pitch coming, here it is. Now the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Green, a 6'4" right-hander. He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set, and the pitch. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred, he's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. And now a pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and a strike to Longoria. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now that's popped up. And there's out number 2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
At the ball.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
To the plate now, Austin Riley. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit out towards second. Reined in to Crawford for one. On the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
Now back, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0. That's down.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. The tag, and it's a double play. And that gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 5-3. Digging in, Austin Slater. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1-1, here it comes. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Mark Melanson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 36, Mark Melanson. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as this is grounded foul off to the left.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Alex Dickerson. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Riley is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Luis Basabe will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 61, Luis Basabe.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
2 down, runners at first and second. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Last strike here for the Giants. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Atlanta rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mike Soroka earns his first win of the season. Mark Melanson wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For our ball game tonight, so the victorious Atlanta.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves hit 3 long balls as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-3. The Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 5-1. The Milwaukee Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 4-2. The Philadelphia Phillies went deep 4 times as they beat the visiting Marlins 8-1. The Cardinals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-2. The Dodgers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 8-0. The Cincinnati Reds combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 2-0. The Rays had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-2. The Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 3-0. The White Sox totaled 11 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-3. The Royals broke up their 7-game losing skid as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-1. The Tigers starting pitcher, number 48, twirled 8 shutout innings before turning it over to the bullpen, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 1-0. The Mariners combined for a 4-hitter as they took an extra innings victory over the Athletics 3-1. Jose Altuve drove home 3 runs, leading the Astros to victory against the Angels 6-4. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Atlanta Braves. San Francisco hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. Ian Anderson will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For San Francisco, the second baseman, Donovan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
The 1-1 home. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
That evens it up 1-1. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Mike Yastrzemski would be next. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Giants down in order. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Kevin Gossman is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ronald Acuna is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting third, the left fielder,
and that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
2-0 now. Acuna leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around them and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3 balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
1 strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
batting fourth, the first baseman, Adam.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Duvall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! A 3-run shot down the line in left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. 3 runs already home here. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 now. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
And it's quickly 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Nick Markakis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
And it's fouled away. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Ready now, Charlie Culberson. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. The pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Culberson, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Anderson.
At the plate, Ian Anderson. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1 the count now. Pitch on the way.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of...
Batting it, the catcher, number 28, Buster.
Next to bat for the Giants, Buster Posey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. As a look, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. The pitcher, Kevin Gossman, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch for the out. In now, Donovan Solano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Swing and a little blooper to center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Crawford is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splinter, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
At the plate now, Austin Slater, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's a chopper foul over to the right side. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Braves 3 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the third now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Back goes Yastrzemski. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Braves open things up here, it's 4-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's Marcelo Zuna.
The left fielder, number 20.
As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Yastrzemski. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Adam Duvall. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. This for the second baseman, Solano. And there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Flowers. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. To 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Mike Yastrzemski will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Acuna has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Mike Yastrzemski, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Knee high, he barehands it in time.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alex Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. There's
a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Giants draw closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Wilmer Flores, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another one sent foul. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Slater's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. We're in the 4th inning of a 4-2 ball game. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Charlie Culberson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Coming on is Ozuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Next to the Giants, the pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
To the plate now, Kevin Gausman. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Anderson is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the second baseman.
Ready once again, Donovan Solano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ian Anderson. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Acuna digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Tyler Beatty takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Tyler Beatty.
Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Ozuna possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Hit weakly back to the mound. To Crawford for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Braves on top, 4-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And, oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in, the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball in.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up over to Albies. On to first, a double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Ready for another shot now, Alex Dickerson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Sean Newcomb, a 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. In there, 1-1. Newcomb features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control. 1-2. Fouled away. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Wilmer Flores would be next. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here comes the first pitch. Wilmer Flores stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 2 out with the man at first. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Giants leave one. They trail it here 4-2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. So now to the plate, Tyler Flowers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Beatty, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his third season as a major league player. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Fastball right back to the mound. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 2. Now batting, Brandon Crawford. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he popped him up. Coming on is Ozuna. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing that long dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Chris Martin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Giants, the pitcher, Tyler Beatty.
At the plate now, Tyler Beatty. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Donovan Solano, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Two and 0 now. Swing and he pops him up. Cake is coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed, off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Digging in now, Austin Slater. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fouled off. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. 2 and 1.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Braves 4 and the Giants 3. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Nick Markakis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Now with the plate, Charlie Culberson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Freddie Freeman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Freeman has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Johan Camargo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Slater's under it, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Freddie Freeman will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Will Smith has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Will Smith.
plate, Brandon Belt. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
Brandon Belt.
Alex Jackson has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 12.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Alex Dickerson. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Jackson has got it, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ronald Acuna. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Stepping up now, Tyler Flowers. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Ender Inciarte will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled away. One and one. Here it is.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Left side. There is Crawford. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 4-3 game. Ender Inciarte will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at catcher. So striding forward now, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Mark Melanson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Buster Posey. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. San Francisco, good night.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first two of this three-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Braves posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Ian Anderson earns his first win of the season. Mark Melanson records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting off in the National League East, Adam Duvall drove in 3 as Atlanta got the win against San Francisco 4-3. The Chicago Cubs launched 3 home runs as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-2. Corbin Burns earned the victory while striking out 11 as the Brewers took care of the Mets 2-1. The Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-5. Fernando Tatis Jr. plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day as the Padres bested the Diamondbacks 7-5. Dexter Fowler really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs, leading St. Louis to a win over the Rockies 9-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers totaled 11 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-0. The Yankees swatted 4 home runs in this one as they ran over the Reds 12-6. The Rays combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-0. Zach Plesac won his 4th game thus far, helping the Tribe pass to the Red Sox 6-3. Juan Nicasio had 13 punch-outs and earned the win, leading Texas to a win over the White Sox 13-6. Hanser Alberto was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Orioles took care of the Royals 10-6. The Minnesota Twins defeated the visiting Tigers 4-2. The Seattle Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 8-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 1-0. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.